Finding a nice comfortable seat, our eyes gently closed and our palms either upright or facing down upon our knees. Just take a moment and gently breathe. Finding your own natural breath, not forcing anything stronger. Just allowing yourself just a moment to settle and scan your body and seeing how you generally feel today. Starting and turning from the thoughts and moving throughout the body, seeking any stagnant points and taking note of them. Envisioning a coil of string sitting at the base of your spine and finding one of the ends and feeling as if you're planting it into the ground like a little seed that can take root, forming a foundation. Envision yourself locating the other end of the string and gently pulling up and going the length of your spine all the way through the crown and beyond, through the subtle body, up towards the stars, allowing the spine to lengthen, the shoulders to go slightly up and back, and the chest gently forward. Inviting a stronger breath, allowing the lungs to fill completely. Taking a moment to pause at the top and slowly exhaling. Once the breath is fully exhaled, take a moment to pause. And take a few cycles of breath like this, consciously inhaling to completion and exhaling. Maintaining your intentional breath. So allow the movements of our warm-up to be almost as if you're made of jelly. So no pulling to extremes, no activating the muscles as if you're trying to reach opposite ends. Let's keep fluid and gentle. And we'll get down to some postures where we can hold them for 2 to 3 minutes at a time. Starting with the chin, dropping slowly down towards the chest. And gently rolling the right ear towards the right shoulder. And gently back. Bring the chin up towards the ceiling. Left ear towards the left shoulder. And chin back down towards the chest. Taking a few rotations towards the right side. Slowly and gently. Next time the chin reaches the chest, take a moment to inhale and exhale. And bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. And raising the head back. Bring right ear towards right shoulder. And returning the chin back towards the chest. Continue a few times in this direction. Next time the chin reaches the chest, you move to pause. And lifting the gaze up and out of the spine. Extend the circles by having our arm nice and gently relaxed, feeling soft in the elbows, and making small circles in either right or left directions. Move to the spine, the hips. and rotating the direction opposite. Gentle, jelly-like movement, no forcing. Finding stillness in the center. Extending the arms out in front of you, palms facing down. Just bringing the arms up gently, fingertips out the ceiling. And then out towards the side, palms going down, towards the ground. And then sweeping them up, palms facing up in front of the body. Fingertips up, and rotating the palms down at the sides, fingertips leading down towards the ground. Fingertips on the ground. Right arm just gently up, shifting the gaze up towards the ceiling, and gently over towards the left. Inhale, the right hand leads you back down towards the ground. Fingertips, left hand up, fingertips up, and gently over towards the right. Inhale, brings the left hand back down. And taking your hands out in front of you, on those fingertips to walk you forward. Finding a nice inhalation. And on the exhale, releasing yourself down towards the ground, finding a nice, comfortable position here. Allowing yourself to feel heavy and supported. Breathing into this posture. The inhale gently brings you up. Letting the fingertips guide you back up to an upright seated position. Switching which leg is in front. And finding a nice tall spine. Leading with the fingertips. Bring yourself back down towards the mat. And allowing the breath to let you go deeper into the posture as you feel supported by the ground. Nice inhale, shifting your gaze forward and bringing yourself up with the fingertips. Nice tall spine. We're going to pick up the leg that's in front into our hands. And just plank here, gently opening the hip, allowing that right knee to be brought back and forth. Gentle movements. And then taking that leg and wrapping the arms around it. They're going for the shins or the fingertips, and releasing your fingertips. Maintaining always the integrity of the spine up, nicely rooted through the ground, up through the spine. Just holding our leg here. Allowing the breath to remain steady. Inhaling fully and exhaling completely. Moving your hand gently down towards the sole of the foot and extend the leg out in front of us. And gently bringing it down towards the floor, the left sole of the foot against the right inner thigh. Finding your nice tall spine, allowing the exhalation to fold you forward over your extended leg. Holding your hands either upon the shin, the ground, extending them out. Finding a nice easy position here. And allow yourself to exhale down. Allowing the weight of the gravity to allow your body to relax deeper into it. Letting the breath guide you. Inhale yourself up. Bringing that right leg in. And gently picking up the left. Supporting the leg with the hands either on the shin and sole of the foot, or wrapping your arms around. I'm going for either the fingertips or interlocking your fingers around the leg. And a little bit of movement. Just open up the hip. And then finding stillness. Allow yourself to breathe into the posture, maintaining the integrity of the spine as well as the breath. With your discomfort, confrontation, focusing on the sound of the breath and the way the breath moves through the body. Moving the hands down towards the sole of the foot. We extend the left leg out in front of us. And then gently and slowly lowering that leg down towards the ground. Having the sole of the right foot on the inner thigh of the left. Position yourself gently over the extended leg, inhaling and exhaling yourself into a forward fold over the extended leg. Exhaling into the posture. Allowing the next inhalation to bring you back upright. We're going to bring the right leg to be in line with the top of the mat in front of our bodies. And then we're going to take the left leg and bring it over the right. And we're going to stack it, allowing the left ankle to dangle over the right knee. You might be up here. You might be somewhere in the middle. You might be down all the way. Wherever you are is where exactly you need to be for your own particular body. Finding a nice tall spine, allowing the legs as they are. And switch the focus to our arms while the magic happens in the hips. And extend the right arm up, fingertips pointing up towards the ceiling. You're going to bend at the elbow. You're going to take the left hand around. You're going to reach for the fingertips of the right hand. They may or may not touch. If they don't touch, you can take a hold of your shirt. Allowing the chest to stay open, gazing out in front. Focusing on the breath, the integrity of the breath. Inhaling here. Allowing the exhale to tip you forward. And your own personal edge. Taking a short opportunity here just to breathe into it. And the next inhalation brings you up to a nice tall spine. Releasing the fingertips. Stretching arms back out. Fingertips on the ground. And feeling a little bit of movement in those arms and shoulders. Feeling loose. With jelly. Fluid. Finding stillness. And lifting that left leg out to a little straddle, and then allowing the right one to come up straddle. A little bit larger than the width of your mat. Allowing your pelvis to tilt forward, chest nice and open, utilizing your fingers to bring yourselves into a forward fold between our legs. Finding where it feels comfortable for you. Breathing into it, realizing full breaths. And position just your gaze forward and the fingertips bring you upright. Now you're going to bring the left leg in, positioning it in line with the top of our mat. And we bring the right leg to sit on top of the left, allowing the ankle to dangle over the knee. Finding your alignment here, focusing the attention towards a nice tall spine. Lifting those left fingertips up towards the ceiling, bending at the elbow, allowing the right hand to come back and clasp the fingertips, the shirt, the strap, and finding our breath. Inhale here, and exhaling to a gentle forward fold over the legs. Inhaling out, releasing the clasp of the fingers, allowing those arms to come out. Some comfortable tea, just make small circles. Nothing too fast, feeling limp in the elbows, free in the shoulders, swimming through something thick, no force. And let's reverse the direction. Bring the shoulder blades towards one another behind the body. Letting the blood move through the arms down toward the fingertips. Letting the oxygen enrich the body. And finding stillness. Bring the right foot out as if you're going to straddle. Bring the left heel closer towards the body. Utilizing your hands for support. Let's bring that right leg back behind us. Pointing the toes away from the body. Finding our hips and allowing them to feel square towards the front of the room as if they were headlights just beaming you forward. Finding a nice spine here. And then staying either elevate on the palms of the hands or lowering down to the forearms. Finding a comfortable position for you that you can maintain a little challenge but no force. Allow yourself to melt down towards the ground with your breath. allowing the inhalation and shift the gaze towards the palms of the hands. And then bring those fingertips up. Allow yourself to bring the body up. Allow yourself gently to fall over towards the left. Bring that right leg back in front of you. Bring the left leg out into a half straddle. And scooching the right heel closer towards the body. As you use your hands for support, bring that left leg back behind you, toes pointing away, fingernails down on the ground. Finding those hip bones and allowing them to point forward. Once again, taking the fingertips and dropping down to the palms or down to the forearms, finding your edge and breathing into it, allowing the forehead to come down towards the mat. Inhalation shifts the gaze between the palms and the fingertips gently allow you to come back upright, allowing the body to fall gently towards the right as you bring that left leg back out in front of you. Find a nice comfortable seat here. Taking that left hand towards the right knee and taking the right hand and bringing it to the back, allowing the palm to go down towards the ground, palm facing down. And allowing the breath to gently twist you to allow the gaze to go towards the back of the room. Maintaining that same breath, full inhalations and complete exhalations. Keeping the hands exactly where they are, switching just the gaze to the front of the room. And gently towards the left. Back towards the center. And then picking that right hand up from behind, crossing in front of the body, bringing the right hand towards the knee. Just take a few rotations in either direction. Gently with intentional movements. And then to reverse the direction, balance. And finding stillness in the center, maintaining the right hand on the left knee. We're going to slide that left hand back behind us, palm planted down into the ground. Using the breath to twist our gaze towards the back of the room. Inhaling the gaze forward, and gently towards the right, and back to center, and then bringing that left hand up and towards the right knee. Taking an inhalation here, and gently allowing the upper back to round. Just let the body just go towards the mat, leading with the forehead. Inhale up, releasing those hands, stretching them out gently. Nice soft arms, allowing them to float down towards the ground. Extending the legs out, giving them just a little bit of movement. And then bringing the soles of the feet to touch in front of the body, having either a very long and narrow diamond or bringing it closer towards the body. A comfortable area. Bring the hands to hold the outer edges of your feet. Scan around our upper back, leading with the forehead. Allowing your body to feel heavy as it comes towards the mat. Allow yourself to breathe here.
few more sets of breath here, maintaining the length of your breath. Inhaling yourself up slowly and gently. Letting the chin come away from the chest, getting out in front. Allowing those legs to come out as well. Moving them gently, allowing the blood to circulate down towards the toes. Wiggling the toes, moving the ankles from side to side. And bring the legs closer in, bending at the knees, crossing at the ankles, and allowing the hands to plant firmly into the ground as you bring yourself into a tabletop position. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the heels. And driving the hips back towards the heels, or pushing into the palms. Allowing yourself just to feel long here for a moment. And then moving those hands farther and farther away from the body. Allowing yourself to sink down, adjusting the knees as you need to feel comfortable, to settle into a child's pose. Feeling safe to breathe here, deeply and fully. Shifting gaze between the palms, bring the hand just a little bit closer to your body, allowing those knees to open up gently just a little bit more, allowing the toes to touch behind the body, and moving the hands farther away from the body once again, and allowing the exhalation to melt you down towards the ground. Again, raising that gaze between the palms of the hands and inching the hands gently towards the body. You're going to keep the knees as they are and going, starting with the right. You're going to bring the right foot to extend out, toes pointing towards the side of the room. And then dropping down to the forearms. Breathing into that side of the body. a little half frog. And stay upright on the arms. You're going to lower down a little bit deeper. Finding an edge but not pain. One more deep breath here. Inhaling fully. And exhaling completely. And next inhalation brings you up. Bring those hands slide closer towards the body. And then gracefully bring those right toes back into the original position. Touch the left toes. And then extending the left out. Toes pointing towards the side of the room. Find your maximum level of comfort here and inching your way down back towards the mat. Staying either elevated upon the arms or extending out, allowing the forehead to come down towards the mat. Keeping your nice consistent breath here. Allowing it to guide you through any confrontation. On that next inhalation, shift the gaze, bringing the hands closer towards the body, shifting the weight into the palms, and extending those right toes out. You bring the knees gently apart, and allowing the body to come forward onto those forearms. Applying gravity to bring those hips wherever they may be, and breathing into it. Allowing the exhalations to find whichever degree is most comfortable, yet still challenging enough. And breathing. And either elevate it up here, or also lowering the top portion of the body down towards the mat. Maintaining your breath. Maybe contemplating the beauty of nature and all the things that frogs can do so effortlessly. And on your next breath, allow yourself to still stay support on your belly, extending those knees and releasing the legs out long behind you. Taking a moment here to allow the arms to reach back, the length of your body, palms facing up, allowing the chin just to rest gently on the mat. Taking a moment to breathe fully through the length of your body. Feeling the inhalation, bring the chest up off the mat. With the exhalations, allow you to become more compact with the ground. Allowing the next inhalation to bend the right knee. Allowing that heel to come closer towards the hip. And allowing the right hand to take a gentle hold
on the top of the foot. Exhale and bringing that foot down towards the hip. Allowing that left knee to bend. And bring that left hand towards the top of the foot. And exhaling, allowing those feet both to come down towards the hips. And connected with your breath always. Lift the hands, lift the feet. Allowing the legs gently and slowly make their way back down towards the mat. You take the hands to shoulder level, pushing into the palms. We're going to bring our body back up, allowing the hips to go down towards the heels. Gentle little child's pose here. Forehead down towards the mat. Allowing those hands to guide you up. Bring yourself to tuck the toes beneath the body, and then just bring yourself into a wide squat back the mat. Let's just give you a little transition. You're beyond our toes right here. Nice tall spine. Hands in a Jolly Mudra at heart center. We're just going to walk tippy toe style to the center of our mat here. Just gentle movements. Reach the center. Allow those hips to bring the heels down. And allow yourself the hands down for support. To bring the feet, the body down. Bring the heels close to the body. And wrapping those arms around your knees. Inhaling a nice tall spine. And exhaling the forehead down towards the knees. And then gaze forward and front, releasing those arms, dropping the fingertips gently down to the ground, and extending your legs out in front of you. Curling the upper portion of the back, allowing yourself to gently become forward, extending the fingertips out in front of you. A slight engagement of the core, just going to drive the body back. Gently and slowly, still feeling nice and loose. Allowing the body to lower down towards the mat. Support it on your back. Allowing yourself a moment of stillness here.
And then bending those knees towards the body. Elevating onto the toes and shifting the hips gently towards the left. And then bringing those knees closer towards the body. Bringing your arms out to a T position, palms facing down on the ground. Allowing those knees to gently fall over towards the right side of the room as you shift the gaze over towards the left. Staying here, allowing gravity to be the force upon you, or bringing that right hand and placing it on top of the left knee, bringing a little bit of weight to allow the twist to be a little deeper. Breathing into it, smooth breath. If you're utilizing the hand upon your knee, return it back to the ground, palm facing down in a T. Inhale those knees back up, bringing the toes down to the mat, finding yourself back in the center, and once again lifting up on the toes, bringing the hips slightly towards the right as you allow the knees to come in closer towards the midline of the body, and then tipping those knees towards the left, shifting the gaze towards the right. Finding your comfort here, or bringing that left hand to the top of the right knee for a little bit of added weight. Bringing down close towards the mat. Bringing that left arm back out to T, shifting your gaze back towards the center. And bringing those knees back up, dropping the toes down, shifting the hips back to center. Bring the knees toward the chest. One last hug. Bringing the fingertips and toes up towards the ceiling, pointing up. Bringing yourself into a narrow straddle with both your arms and your legs. Taking a deep inhalation here, filling your lungs to capacity. And on the exhale, slowly as a feather, lowering your limbs down towards the mat. Allowing yourself to find your optimal positioning for your final Shavasana. Allowing the toes to point away from the body, the ankles to feel nice and loose. Allowing the palms to feel relaxed, fingertips going limp, shoulder blades on the ground. Moving your jaw to release any held tension, wiggling the nose and squinting the eyes. And allowing the body to relax fully as you return to that breath that you had at the beginning, with no added intentional force.
intentionally allowing that breath to deepen and travel away from the center of your body towards the fingertips and the toes, inviting in those gentle movements. Allow those little movements to go from the fingers and the toes towards the ankles and the wrists. Allowing the arms and legs to gently start waking up. Allowing the breath always to travel from the midline of the body towards the tips and then back towards the center, always returning to source. Allowing the movements to become more intentional and larger. Taking the opportunity to honor your own practice in your own way. Making yourself small or stretching out long. Taking what you need in these moments. Bringing those knees towards your chest. Giving yourself an embrace with the opposite arm in the top position that you normally would go for. And rolling over towards the right side of your body. Allowing yourself to feel supported in a little fetal position. And allowing yourself to utilize your arms to bring yourself to a comfortable upright seated position. Once again, bring the opposite leg that you would normally put in the front position. Hands once again gently resting upon your knees, either palms down or palms up. Gently allowing the chin to come down towards the chest, eyes soft. Taking an inhalation to fill the lungs. And an exhalation to empty. Bring the palms together, allowing the thumbs to press into the sternum. Taking a moment here to acknowledge how easy it is to take time for yourself, even if it's just a few small movements, just to find balance and center among all the chaos. Thank you so very much for allowing me to guide you today. May compassion guide your intentions. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Namaste.